Salve Forth Paladins, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Plus One. I'm Captain Turek of the frigate HMS Inelucutable as we continue that campaign against the Lyran Star Empire. I almost said Hydran Star Kingdom. And last time, well, we've been just sort of puttering around our own base here, securing our foothold here to the south of the Lyran Star Kingdom, because we are waiting for a very special dreadnought cruiser. The Paladin is there. It was an option that we were kind of looking forward to up until we looked into the fleet screen of all the stuff that had come out in 2272, and we found the Iron Chancellor Heavy Carriers. The Iron Chancellor Heavy Carriers carry 24 fighters. That is absurd, and that is something worth looking for and waiting for. We're at 5,267 prestige. That should put us in range to be able to get one as soon as one shows up. But until then, we're going to have to put around a little bit longer in our frigate. I want to make it the most efficient jump on this one because we never really did monster carrier sizes for the Hydrants. So I'd like to experience that. And there was just an update that occurred. You can tell because it sort of slows down the game slightly. And looking through, we just need to see an IC+. It's what we want. It's what we shall have. Unfortunately, still not yet available. There is the Liege light dreadnoughts, which carry 8 fighters and a couple of fusion cannons and hellbores. They're interesting, but they're not what we're looking for. We are definitely looking for an Iron Chancellor. So let's quickly go through the supplies, get ourselves ready for another light little combat, and we'll continue to thrust in against the Lyran Star Empire. Alrighty, fully kitted out. Let us set off onto our next adventure into the black hole. I think it's a black hole. Yes, it very much is. So we will be ambushed on this black hole mission. That way, it's almost impossible to lose, because we can make a speed of 31, which is the maximum speed of ships in this game. So I'm not all that concerned. We have a Lyran heavy cruiser behind us, and a Lyran freighter in front of us. According to the Marine screen, this freighter has a grand total of 6 people on board. We might actually be able to knock him out. I'm actually going to try and do that. We're going to deal with the cruiser potentially, or potentially not. It's not a particularly devastating foe, I suppose I should say, because, well, yeah, his disruptors are going to be kind of rough to deal with once he starts getting them on target. We might be able to run away. I want to give it a shot. Although this, no, it's a straight up CA. It is a straight up LCA. So this will have, I want to say 4 disruptors, 2 ESGs, 4 phaser 2s, and 4 phaser 1s and 4 phaser 3s. That's my guess. This guy, on the other hand, no idea. Let's kick up the speed even more. We want to get right up in there as soon as we can. If he's got disruptors, that will be somewhat unfortunate. More power, more speed. Get me right in front of him. And we'll go up to a forward shield reinforcement of 0.3 until the hellbore is charged, in which case we'll get some decent amount of power. So he's already opened fire just a little bit with his long-range phasers. Long-range phasers, that's a little bit of an oxymoron. Phasers are by definition medium to close, and preferably close. So we're going to just dive right on top of him with all of our phaser weaponry and the hellbore. We're going to nail him with it. He's only got 2 weapons. Oh, how sad for you. I don't really feel all that bad for you at all. You are here to ambush me. You're attempting to kill me, so I'm just going to punch my way through the blood spiller. Alright, he tried to take it on multiple shield, but I don't think he quite got the angle for it. We've stunned one of his phaser 2s. That might be on full repair at this point. How far are we dealing with? Distance is 74. We've got a very short period of time to fully deal with this guy. And once that time is out, we're in trouble. So we're going to try and slowly start reeling him back in by doing a speed of 14 to 13. And once we get under a range of 3, then we can kind of just hang there and continue to use our Gatling phaser every single turn. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit more. I need to get in there within range by the time the phasers are fully recycled, because we don't have a whole heck of a lot of time. So within a range of 3, 20 more damage. We can start to slow down, because now he's down to, wow, dropping past... He's down below 8, down to 7, and that's a power problem. Normally they try and keep, well, they'll go to a speed of 8 for certain situations, but if they're ever below that, you can almost guarantee he's having trouble just driving the engines. Forward shields have dropped from bright yellowish to red, and so we've got a little bit of a problem. The LCA is almost in range. We've got one more salvo we're going to get out of here before we probably have to bail out. I'm going to slow down very slightly, let him pull up. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Please don't take out that Gatling phaser. Please don't. Good. Gatling phaser is still intact. Slow down a bit more. Gatling phaser to shoot. Come on. Stop being stunned. There we go. I need the hellbore just for the final kill. Hellbore didn't do it. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Marines. Yeah, how much we got? 3? It's not enough. I've got to get him down to his base 2. And that LCA is in the combat zone, and he is ready to rock. Oh, you clever jerk. Trouble mine. Ah, that got him to react very significantly. How accurate was I? I was 100% accurate on that armament. Oh, I feel pretty proud about that, actually. And he's about to pass within range to fire his phaser 3s. Come on, Gatling phaser, just kick him off. Oh, we got him to the burning wreck, but we haven't killed him. That's the problem. And if we send over Marines, which was my original plan, I just recalled this. If we send over Marines, then we will take a negative... Oh crap, he's about to ESGS. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. So if we send over Marines, unfortunately the game is a little bit glitchy and will penalize us 500 prestige for doing that. I don't know why, but it seems to be the way of things. I'm gonna see if I can't just get one more phaser barrage on him. Come on. Because I know he's almost dead. Nope, we're dead. Oh, we're not. Amazing. It's not it yet. Drop a mine. Alright, that was it. Oh, got a little bit too cocky. I thought I could take him out faster than I could, which is a tad unfortunate. But losing the Intellectable is not exactly a major loss. We have a decent amount of prestige anyway, and so coming back home, which is right next door, is not a big deal. Besides, we're waiting for an Iron Chancellor. Plus, we may actually go up in ship class because of all the stuff that has come out recently. Let's actually check our ship. Is it an EH? There might be one on the list that I can just quickly jump to. No, but we'll go down to frigates, and we're looking for EH. Oh, I saw it. EH is an escort hunter frigate. 3 phaser Gs and 3 phaser 2s. Remember how I was talking about maybe if we had only phaser Gs? We might have some fun with this ship. Mostly for convoy raiding and the like, but this could be fun. I'm interested. I am definitely interested in seeing what this will do. MET 10 Patrol to test out our brand new Gatling phaser ship. Oh, I just hope we have the power to run it. I didn't actually check the power stats on this ship. What are we dealing with? A little bit less power, so we've got 15 instead of 16. We are squaring off against a light cruiser, but we got friends. We have the friendly Weak Slayer, which is mostly useless, and the Broadsword, which is semi-useful. And we've got, I'm not sure what a CW is, but we are going to get right on top of them, and we're going to nail them with all of the Gatling phasers. What is the arcs on these? So mostly focused on the forward. I kind of like this ship. It's like a big fighter. In the way that I would imagine that you would want to design fighters. Although I suppose we are missing the heavy weapon. Really, that just describes frigates in general. Oh, I'm a little bit too high on power. So we are a little bit slower, down to a speed of 15. Or actually, no, that's slightly quicker, isn't it? So running triple Hellbore and triple phaser 2 is actually not incredibly intensive. Hey, it's a heavy cruiser. Are you just a flat-out CA? You are flat-out CA. You're probably the one who killed us. And look! It's our little friend. I'm so tempted to just dive on top of him and nail him with all my Gatling phasers. You, on the other hand, I can tell by the hull design, that's either a pseudo-frigate tender or a fairly recent addition to the fleet. It is the newer design style, and I'm willing to bet you're a pseudo-frigate tender, because we had a ship like you before. Also, you're phaser intensive, which is somewhat concerning. Oh, yeah, you're an advanced light cruiser. So he brings to the table pretty much everything that this heavy cruiser does, except in a smaller package. Now, our version of this ship, we had a pseudo-frigate tender, and it was really sluggish at the helm. It was a bit of a problem, actually. We're actually going to pull him away and bring him towards the broadsword, increase our speed very slightly, make it so that he has to work for it, and we'll kick ourselves up to a shield reinforcement, or an electronic countermeasure of 2. Actually, I can put it at 1 until he decides he finally wants to try and counter it. So we don't want to be the primary target, because he's actually got a really lot of firepower. He's running a heavy cruiser basically in a light cruiser form, so you can't knock him for that. Although sluggish, that is the trade-off of this design. It's not tremendously quick at the helm, as we found out during our Lyran campaign. If I can get in towards the bow and nail that, I might be able to cause a lot of damage. You were coming for me and then you turned off. I'm going to get point-blank range. We're going to chew through his side. Hey, 38 damage on through. That's actually not terrible at all. So we cut through his shield, started dealing damage to him, and now he's high energy turned towards us. Drop a mine. He will disrupt us very shortly if he can. I'm going to see if I can't pull away. Oh, we got multiple mines here. Lovely. And the broadsword is starting to get into the fight as well. We need to keep this heavy cruiser away from us. He is doing a pretty decent speed, although we are matching him, so it's not terrible. You're at a speed of 13.9 and being plinked away from multiple angles. We took a little bit of a disruptor hit, but nothing too terrible so far. Phasers are about to be ready, so... Oh, that's unfortunate. Turn away, turn away, turn away, get away. We gotta deal as much damage to him as we possibly could. We heard the expanding sphere generator turn on. We may have stunned it offline. So that works out quite nicely. We clearly have no armor. Except that phaser 2. It's not really an important weapon system. Our primary weapon systems are quite clearly the Gatling phasers. So he's having a bad day. I'm gonna see if I can't pass through to get through this down shield to get back up to the front. And it was look like we were successful. However, we do now have a heavy cruiser right there, which is a tad unfortunate. Come on, our phasers are ready to rock, so let's get right up on top of him once again. I think he's gonna get that good shield in front of me. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get there in time. Although, if he comes back over to that side, that's the expanding sphere generator. Cut through. And pull away. Ouch. Very much the ouch. We're very much running a very, very small ship that does not take damage well. It's very much a sacrificial vessel. Alright, now that we've lost another point of power, I'm going to go to the engine repair and get my forward shield up. Hi, buddy. Fire phasers. Slow down. Get the forward shield as buffed up as it can possibly be. The heavy cruiser's not in a position to engage just yet, but he is coming around. Come on, all weapon systems reset. We took it. And now if we can respond... Nice. Oh, come on, that was beautiful. Drop a mine and pull away. Full power to engines. Let's go fight this freighter. I think we can take him, and I think they will... Yeah, they have been quite badly hurting him. Alright, not badly hurting him, but they have been hurting him. Getting good shots in. The broadsword is actually in pretty decent shape for what I thought it would be. And he's lost most of his shielding, or at least he's down to red on most sides. Maybe it would be a mistake to pull away. I'm gonna go back in. So he has open fire with all of his disruptors, damaging the armored freighter, took out one of his phaser 3s, stunning the other phaser 3, although that might be destroyed as well. But he still has 2 more, so we're going to pick up the pace, we're going to chase in behind him. If we can get onto him with our Gatling phasers, we can deal a lot of damage, as we saw with that CW. So the Pestilence is the name of the target, and we're just going to hopefully get in behind it. I do not want to engage that forward shield. I don't think I can engage that forward shield. I think I need to go for a defense shift of 4. I'm gonna go for it. I think I have the power to do it. Maybe. It's definitely good. Oh, you're not even targeting me. Well, your phaser 3s will target me for sure, because I'm gonna be the only target in range for it. It's about to be a nice little, not suicide run, but it's not gonna be fun. We will get onto that open shield and return fire. 29 damage. I think we did a lot more damage to him than he did to us. And tempting to try and cut around hard, but I'm saving it. I've got only, what, 100%? Oh, I do have 116. Okay, so I've got 2 that I can pull off. 1.5, really. If I can get the other side phasers on target, I'll slow down a little bit, because we are way outpowering for what we really need to do. Our defense just is down to basically nothing. Slow down way a lot. Took it on the forward shield, which is being reinforced. And within range. Hitting him out with some more weaponry. And the port side battery is about to come in range. Yes, there we go. Okay, we're going to see if we can't pass through him while we've got this open shield. We could not. He hit us with a disruptor blast. And I'm tempted to drop a mine here, but I might be out of mines. Oh, we're very much out of mines. But we have just been nipping him to death, and bit by bit, hopefully we'll crush through him. We still have full power. We've damaged the other phaser 2. Although, yeah, we've damaged all 3 of our phaser 2s. One of them's been completely knocked out for a little bit. The other ones, on the other hand, are doing okay. And I don't want to pass through, but I think you've got no weapons on this side, so it might be safe. So we're going to pull on through, and we're going to accelerate. I'm really surprised that this guy has spent so long just avoiding the fight. I would have expected him just to kind of suicidally get in close, but he didn't. So we're about to come in with a full alpha strike. He does not have his ESG, so there's no reason to push us back, which is very helpful towards us. I think I like this ship better than I like the Unlocutable. Alright, slow down a lot. We need to get down to a speed of 4. And the reason why is because I don't want to set off the mine. Because I think he's about to die. Could be wrong on that, but I don't think that I am. Well, maybe. I've got a brief opportunity I could try and steal him. I've got 3 Marines. Probably wouldn't work. We're just going to stay at the speed of 4 in case he just blows up right away. That way, when the mine goes red, we won't actually get hit by it. As long as you're lower than a speed of 4, you're absolutely fine. Go faster than that, the mine explodes. So we have passed out of the mine sphere of influence. We'll start to kick up our speed once again, use our phasers as best as we can. It is unfortunately on the side where we don't really have much phaser coverage. So, or none at all actually. This phaser mount actually only shoots directly forward. That is a super narrow mount. Okay, and it fired and managed to hit for a decent amount of damage. And Gatlings. Tear them apart. Alright, so far we've killed both of the ships. One was a light cruiser, one was a heavy cruiser. Oh, that's why you haven't been in the fight. You have just been savagely mauled by someone. Who did that? I don't think it was us. Was it? Am I already forgetting our victorious gun run against them? But I don't think we did. Oh, I like this little ship. The Gatling phasers, the best thing about them is because each one's firing 4 times, each one rolls for a critical hit. And the critical hits in this game can stun weapon systems. So if you do well and you manage to punch through the shields decently, you can just rip into them super hard. In fact, what I really should be doing is I should be setting up Phaser Group 1 as Phaser 2s and Phaser Group 2 as the Gatling phasers. That way the Gatling follow-up happens after the shield breach, although 3 Phaser 2s to breach a shield is probably not going to happen very often. Alright, let's kick up the speed. We have our full defensive shift going on, so we're not really all that concerned. Besides, he has no weapons anymore, and clearly no spare parts to fix those weapons, so let's crack him open like an egg. Just get right on top of him, and we'll nail him with every single weapon that we've got. Because of that, I'm more worried about splashback than I am about taking... I was going to try and shut off my electronic warfare if it didn't take just more than that run, but hey, that works out quite nicely. So a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, and a freighter. Granted, we had help. And them not shooting at us probably kept us alive, unlike in the ambush mission. But that worked out quite nicely. 344 prestige is our reward. The tile stays on the enemy side because we did lose a mission in that sector, and so it's not quite perfect. Pop back over here to home. Still looking for an Iron Chancellor. I'm at an IC+, and if you won't provide it to me, well, I don't care. You're gonna give it to me at some point. Nope, still not on the field. There is the Liege Plus. I'm not taking anything less than a plus. I will be stingy. Because the plus type versions, well, they have upgrades. Mainly Phaser 1 upgrades. Because having 6 Phaser 2s and 2 Phaser 1s is kind of ridiculous. So until the Iron Chancellor comes up, we're going to stick around in our little... God, I don't even know what to call it. It reminds me of a snub fighter, really. So keep on the supplies. 20 damage was taken. We do need mines. Mines are fantastically amazing. We also would like some spare parts. And a couple Marines, we'll go up to 5. We really don't need a ton of them. Marines are not exactly critical units for a ship this small with a single transporter. Other ships, like commando cruisers and heavy vessels, which are trying to capture each other and the like, yeah, they need Marines. Marines are fantastic. But when you've only got a single transporter, you don't really care. Hi, freighter. I can take you. Although this is a scanning mission, keep that in mind. That is something I very much need to remind myself. We are on a scanning mission. So if we just go up and kill him, that doesn't accomplish anything for anybody. So kick ourselves up to full speed. Oh, looks like we can we actually make full speed? Oh, we can with 2 points of power to spare. Oh, that's lovely. Let's get the forward shield reinforcement going up because he has a couple of phasers, I believe. And we should be able to do one pass through him without killing him. So that's what I'm going to do. So back down the speed of time to normal. I'm going to get right on top of you. I'd prefer not to go into twin shields, but that'll do. Hey, decent amount of damage, 30 damage so far. We're going to slow way down, get our defensive systems back online. Come over here to the science and start to scan him. Give me all the science. So tell me everything about his ship, aside from the fact that we've put a couple of holes in it. And once we figure that out, then we can go ahead and blow it up. It's a single freighter. I have no qualms with destroying the single freighter after we have scanned it. There we go, scanning complete. Already back power to forward shield reinforcement. Oh, you have a pretty decent amount of shield reinforcement yourself. That's a bit unhealthy towards me. So I need to get on his... Well, you just dropped it, so okay. Get through it. 11 damage only. Though not as much, partly because we were at such long range. We've taken out his shuttle bay, and I think we've knocked out all of his weapon systems at this point. Let's slow down a little bit, because we can just sit here like a limpet. He can't get away from us. Wow, we are quite maneuverable compared to him. Forward shield coming back. Trying to find the exact speed in which I can just maintain this turn indefinitely. I think this might be it. A speed of 7 to his... What is that, 16? It is 16. Alright, last phaser barrage. I think this will kill you, but then again, I thought a similar barrage would have killed the last guy, and it didn't. However, this is a better ship than that one was. I'm going to go out and say it right now, that this vessel, superior to the inelocutable. At point-blank range, I should use the caveat, yes. And in fact, if we had the forward phaser 2 as a fusion beam, that might even be better. 320 prestige for our efforts, and a tile neutralized. We hold, well, we don't hold the black hole, but the black hole is vulnerable. Again, back to the shipyard, just a quick check through. We're going to be checking the shipyard a lot until we get our Iron Chancellor. Ugh, Why do you not give me the greatest ship that is currently in the Lyran Navy? Is it because that you don't like me? I assume that's the reason. Pop over here. They can't be happy that we lost a frigate. I mean, granted, it was a victorious battle, but we still lost a frigate. So we're going to pop in here one more time. We're going to take the black hole and come back, and then we're going to check one last time through the...
Red alert.
Oh, you're a Klingon heavy cruiser. Luckily, I bought friends. We bought the Blackjack, who is significant. He has a pair of twin plasma F-torpedoes. And the Nodachi, who is packing twin missile launchers. I don't think I've ever seen you in this game, period. Maybe I have, but I don't ever recall that. Let's get ourselves up to our cruising speed of 15, which is nice for a frigate. And it's a D7K. Alright, so that will be 4 disruptors, 4 phaser 2s back here, I think 3 phaser 2s up front, unless they've been upgraded to phaser 3s, and 4 disruptors, and an F-type missile launcher, unless it was upgraded. In which case, it will be an A. So we are starting to remember ships now. All systems are charged. Send the probe. It's a significant amount of power to put into recharging that probe, so we may as well get it out of the way right away and see if my predictions come true. I think they will. Oh, you've also got friends. So no, I was wrong. I was very wrong. So it does indeed have the 3 phasers here. I forgot the shoulder mounts. Ah, that was my problem. So it has collar mounts here, which these two sets of 2 phaser 2s, which only fire backwards. It then has these 2 shoulder mount phaser 2s, which fire forwards. The triple phaser 3, the triple phaser 1 in the head, which is quite a nice armament. These 2 phaser 1s, I believe, are normally phaser 3s, so this is definitely an upgraded version of this ship. And then disruptors, of course, of which he only has 2. Oh, this may be a fast cruiser version, because I was almost positive that you're supposed to have 4 disruptors back here. Yeah, these phaser 1s probably are phaser 3s. These disruptors are probably twin mounts on the normal version. Let's see if that's right. FD7K. Okay, so the FD7s... I thought the D was a battle cruiser with a 3rd nacelle. Oh! Wait, what? Huh? Well, no. Just... Wow. We're in trouble. That's a dreadnought. That's a light dreadnought, but that's a dreadnought. Where are you going? Because I'm going to stick with you, Blackjack. Blackjack's going for the dreadnought. Oh god, this is not smart. We need to get in behind this FD7K and just maul his engines, because Klingon ships, we've noted in this game, tend to have incredibly vulnerable engines. So I'm going to dive for... I can't leave you unsupported. Oh, you are going for him too, okay. Wish I had a cloaking device. That way I could just disappear and not have to deal with all of you. Oh, you were my friend in a mission, weren't you? That kind of sucks. Nodachi's totally screwed. He's being chased by a Klingon cruiser. You don't want to be chased by Klingon cruisers. It will end very badly for you. Oh, you're coming right for me. Mine. Stop coming right for me. Thank you. Show me your stern. Ah, screw it. I'll take that. So we've managed to cause 27 damage on through. Stunned a couple of systems. We're about to take the most annoying tactic in the universe. Yep. We're out of here. Full powered engines. The hope to secure the black hole was in vain, it would appear. Because they brought a dreadnought. We didn't. Oh, that was a beautiful run, and you hit both times. Hope has been rekindled. We're going to pull away. We're going to get some distance. We're going to recover a little bit. We are down a point of power, but I only have a couple of spare parts. By couple, I mean 10. So I really should do it. Yeah, that was a hurtin' that went down on our friend. And not a good hurtin' either, because we don't have many friends. It's a real shame that you didn't bring more missiles, because he is fully rigged to take on all of them. We're going to work around the dread. Oh, that's a good turn. I can work with that turn if I can dive in on it. I'm going to go for the repair engine. I need as much protection as I can get. Oh, that's skirting right around the dreadnought right there. Oh, we are just nimbly picking our way through. Unfortunately, the defensive systems are not going to be quite as ready as I'd like them to be, but I've got a shot and I've got to make it. Come on, more power, more power, more power. Hi, missiles coming for me. Aha, thank you. Shut that offline. We no longer need it. So, a good strike on us. 50 damage was in that one. And we're going to pull on through. So, he is badly hurt. We are too, but we're a frigate. So, a frigate badly hurt is very different. Oh, the dreadnought likes us. Pull away, and helm. Evasive maneuvers, please.
Evasive action.
Still taking hits, but this will hopefully keep us alive for a little bit longer while we repair our 3 points of energy damage. And the Gatling Phaser. Gatling Phaser, very critical to survival. I'd like to kill you before we leave. But then again, I liked to kill that one other ship, the freighter, in the one mission where we lost our bigger ship. I mean, technically, Intellecutable is a larger ship design, so it is bigger. Keep preparing. Come on, Challenger is so vulnerable. Please tell me he's not charging his plasma torpedoes. What the hell? I am at a oh, I'm at a distance of 12. I thought I was at like 20 or 30 something and they were just laying into me. But no, we were significantly closer than that, and we're just not going to get our rear shields back anytime soon. I really need to get my... I really need to run. Let's be honest with that. If they're going to chase me, that gives us time to take on other people. My defense shift is only 1. That is unfortunate. We're still taking hits on through, and he's getting up to speed. Oh, he's coming for me. He wants me badly, and I can't even lay a mine. Well, oh, I can beam mines? No, I can't. Okay, so they're turning back in. Come on, kill the Challenger. Just do that much for me. I can work with that. Oh no, they're pulling through. Okay, slow down slightly. Give me some power into the phaser capacitor. If I can get that up to full power and do another flanking run on the back of the Challenger, I can kill him. I don't think we've got enough firepower to kill a Dreadnought, just to be completely honest. I think we lack that that certain something that would require it. Mainly his plasma torpedoes. Seriously, dude, why are you not charging your plasma torpedoes? Most important weapon you got. Oh, Challenger, show me that butt, but I can't get to it in time. There's no way it lets me in. Come on, waddle back the other direction. He's being clever. He's making me have to go towards the Dreadnought. Yeah, I want that angle. I can't get that angle. Well, I can get that angle. Because you showed me your vulnerable neck. Alright, let's dive on top of it. Full powered engines. We're going right through. This is a blow through, ladies and gentlemen. Fire. No, I did not even come out of my erratic maneuvers. The main reason was because I didn't get to the button in time, but also because it would have probably been suicidal. Like, the follow-up barrage that would have come afterwards probably would have killed me. So we're going to pull on through. Nice and safely. I meant this to be a simple, quick mission against, like, a freighter or something, and then it turned it into a full-on brawl. Those missiles will never get there in time. However, my phaser capacitor is charged for just enough of a shot. Slow down slightly, slow down slightly. Don't want to get that close. Pull away, pull. No, you've covered me from it. So I'm going to go in. Phasers missed. This is about to be a very ugly place in space. Oh, that's unfortunate on many levels. We're gonna try and pull through if at all possible. Yeah, we're dead. Our suicide run to take on that Klingon cruiser. It was a brilliant run. I am taking full credit for that one. That was brilliant. It worked out perfectly. Now, if only the Blackjack would actually do its gosh darn job. I need more power, guys.
Stabilizing warp core.
And one of the things that I know is I am not actually wasting any power on, like, engines or anything. I took a hit from that. That was unfortunate. I should have realized that, and I didn't. Rage. That's a good name for a ship. If we drop much more speed, we're going to lose our erratic maneuvers. Can't get a lock. Really? Oh, probably because the erratic maneuvers prevent me from getting locks. That makes sense. We're trying to survive. Unfortunately, all of our friends are frankly useless. Like, they're just hovering out there at far range. Alright, take to the lifeboats, people. Get out of here. I don't think we're going to get out of this one. It was an interesting run, but all I need is just... Yeah. Suicide run on the Challenger. I call credit for that. I'm perfectly happy with that. I don't care. Mainly because we're banking so much cash anyway, and that was a Dreadnought. So I can't really feel bad about it. So being hyper-aggressive, perhaps too aggressive, we should tone it back. Minus 75%. Oh, come on. We suicided run a Dreadnought, or not a Dreadnought, a heavy cruiser, when the rest of our friends were utterly worthless. And you're going to penalize me for that? I think you don't quite understand what you're doing. I want my Iron Chancellor today. I'm greedy. A greedy child who wants his Iron Chancellor now. So that's why I'm doing little donuts. It should show up. We're doing quite well. Well, we have only taken a couple of important systems, but still. You'd think it would show up by now, just by virtue of being around. Maybe we need to go to a planet and that'll improve our chances of it happening. So I'm going to head back down south to Hydrogen territory proper. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Unfortunately, that's going to do it for today's episode. Hunting for the Iron Chancellor, still have not found it. Oh, I want that ship so badly. 24 fighters will be absurd, and I think we've got the cash to afford it right now, right this instant. Anyway, I've been Derek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.